Hey, and it's me, Chris from Darker Days Radio, um, and I'm at home. Sorry, so basically, if you can just see on the edge of the screen here, there's some cardboard boxes, because of course, trying to move house, all that shenanigans. So in future, we'll have, hopefully I'll do more videos like this, when we finally get somewhere that has a good studio space. Anyway, so you may or may not be aware that we do for Dark Days, as part of Dark Days Radio, we work with Beast of War to do videos for Kingdom Death. So that's a miniatures board game, and the thing is for that, I've been taking over my miniatures over to Coleraine. That means getting on a plane with delicate miniatures to play these games. And that's been great to show off my own painting, but I think it's time we left some miniatures there that are painted so I don't have to take mine with me. So, Darker Days Radio and Network Zero co-host James has kindly given me his sprues. He had spare, because he had the doubles, duplicates of the core game sprues. So I've been painting today the Phoenix. So the Phoenix is a very large monster. I did mine in more purple than green, okay? So it had lots of purple plumage, kind of a green underside to its wings. So what I've gone for is something slightly brighter with this. But most of the techniques have been the same. All the paints have been using a scale 75, and this is what we've got after, what, looking at the clock, 2 hours airbrushing? You know, fudging around with an airbrush, make sure it's clean and everything. Don't know why that auto plays. So, what have we got here? We can see, if it comes into focus, I've gone for this green, which goes into almost nearly white. It will go to pure white at the edges of those, at the edges of the feathers, because we want to get this kind of like ethereal kind of look. So this is also an excuse because I'm playing about with paint schemes here for the Nighthorn, sorry, for Age of Sigmar. And then if we have a look at the skin here, you can just about see that we've gone for purpley skin. And of course, purple and green, this is an obvious contrast there. So that's him. He's quite big. So what have we got left to do there? Well, obviously there's some there's some overspray on the fingers here that needs to be tidied up. Clearly highlighting, clearly going back in onto the details, doing some washes to really deepen the shading that we have there. But I mean, overall, he's pretty much, I would say he's like 50% done. It's amazing what, doing some airbrushing to get your base coats down properly does to bring the model almost to completion. I mean, for some people that, and doing the basing, finishing up the basing here, is enough. And you know what? That's great. Obviously, things to point out the basing we've got here, you see it's a bit hard, but there's a little stone face there. So I cast that from the Cyborg miniatures basing material. So I just did a cast of my own. It's for my own usage. I'm not reselling them. Clearly, if you want these stone faces, buy theirs. Kit is great. We've got some cork that I've used to create these little rock outcrops, so that looks kind of cool. Yeah, that'll be cool. What else we got on the painting table? Obviously, so before we get to that, obviously the other thing you'll notice is this was zenithal primed, and that speeds up the process so much. So yeah, you know, my tips on painting is sometimes it's not just about the technique you're using, it's about good preparation. And that means, you know, getting the model properly cleaned up, removing mold lines, filling gaps if need be, uh, then working out whether you want to build it all in one piece or you're going to do, you know, smaller builds of it and then put it all together at the end. You could do that with this. I mean, possibly is easier. I don't know. And you know, just taking your time with preparation. It's almost like cooking a good meal. You know, everything's prepared, all your ingredients, everything's ready, and then usually the actual cooking doesn't take that long when you bang it all together. So yeah, we're going to go a little lighter on these highlights here on the edge of the tail feathers and the wing feathers. We've got some brightness I want to bring in on the eyes. Mostly again go for a yellow, just because it'll again pop against the reds of the skin. Bring in some kind of blue tones on the skin. Yeah, that's about it really. Anyway, see you later.